everyone, Pokemon Guy 1 again, bringing you another video. And in today's video, I will be doing the second episode of my top 5 series. And in today's... sorry, I ran out of breath there. And in today's video, I will be reviewing my top 5 favourite Kalos region Pokemon. So the 6th gen Pokemon, the new ones of Pokemon X and Y. If you didn't know. Enough talk and let's get on with the video. Starting us off at number 5 is Avalugg. Well, what can I say? Avalugg is a very defensive Pokemon, and when fully EV trained in defense, can be very powerful competitively. Also, however, not so good HP to start with, but when EV trained, as I said, it can become, better and more powerful. Also, what I recommend for Avalugg is increasing his speed and his defense. Because when I EV train, I always, for kind of like bulky Pokemon such as Avalugg, I always recommend or suggest, bigging them up on speed, because that's what they lack. But yeah, so moving on to the next. Okay, so moving on to number 4. My number 4 on this list is Goodra. I personally really liked Goodra. But I must admit, when I first saw Goomy, its first evolution, well, its basic Pokemon, sorry, I might say, I had no idea it was a dragon type. I really didn't expect it to be a dragon type. But, its effect is Sap Sipper, which is really, really good. And if you didn't know what that means, when grass types try to attack it, it absorbs it and raises its attack. It might be attack or defense or speed, I'm not so sure, I think it's attack. But anyway, so definitely a good Pokemon. I highly recommend it in a team. So moving on to number 3. Number 3. My number 3 on today's list is Chestnut. I wasn't so sure if I was, allowed to include the starter Pokemon, but being one of the first, fully evolved Pokemon I witnessed in the game, I thought it was pretty good. Having done previous research before I actually bought the game, I realised I definitely wanted Chespin because, Chestnut was my preferable, better Pokemon, as I might say. So, yeah, Chestnut has a very powerful moves. As you probably know, each of the starter Pokemon have an exclusive move that's only learned by them. For example, Chestnut to learn Spiky Shield, which just protects them and in half the time inflicts damage on themselves if it's a physical attack. And Shedinja, which is the Froakie evolution, has Water Shuriken, which is a repetitive attack, continuous attack I might say. And to be honest, I don't know what Fennekin's is. I've never actually used Fennekin. I haven't watched many YouTube videos about him. So, yeah, moving on to number 2. Okay, and at number 2 we have Dragolge, or Dragolge. I'm overly not sure on how to pronounce it. But, Dragolge, I'm just going to call him that, is the evolution of Skrelp, which can be found on Route 12 near Ambretta Town in the water when you have a good rod or super rod, doesn't matter what rod, when it's fished. But, yeah, I found Dragolge a very, very powerful Pokemon. It's good speed, good HP. It's my favourite because, well, one of my favourites, because of its moveset and its abilities, and it's just general good Pokemon, really. The only downside to it is Skrelp takes a long time to evolve, I think. Yep, it evolves. Skrelp evolves at level 48, and trust me, when you're training kind of a low level team, it's quite tedious, but, it's all worth it. So, just a generally good Pokemon, it's reached this list for a reason. Hey, and we've finally reached number 1. And in this episode's number 1 spot for favourite Pokemon of the Kalos region, we have Barbaracle, or Barbaracle. So once again, damn, it was going so well. Anyway, I'm joking. So I have Barbaracle, and the reason I have Barbaracle is, I don't want to spoil it, so alert, this video will, contain spoilers. Probably a bit late, but, you can see Barbaracle in the Elite Four, in Seabold or Seabolds, he's the water trainer. And, I thought, yes, Barbaracle's ugly, I don't even know what he is. Sometimes I get it mixed between him and a Barbie doll with mutated hands, and I don't know what I'm talking about. But, basically, it's very ugly, but it can be very powerful. It learns a good moveset. I believe it's water and rock. Let me just check that. Yep, water and rock type, or ground type, or however you want to say it. So yeah, Barbaracle may be, underestimated. He's very powerful when used correctly. Good moveset, good HP. When EV trained, he is pretty good. That's only my opinion, guys. Some may disagree. Some may think he's horrible and ugly, and to be honest, so do I. But I think he's made his way onto the number 1 spot because, I don't know, it just kind of clicked when I saw him. I know, I just don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and it does look pretty disgusting, but so, still a pretty good Pokemon. Okay, so, guys, please remember this is my opinion, and if your selected Pokemon does differ from mine, please be respectful and keep it to yourself. But, yeah, I thank you guys for watching. This has been my top 5 Kalos region Pokemon, in my opinion. I've been Pokemon Guy 1, signing out. Stay tuned.